and welcome in. Thanks for stopping by to fill your cup with a little bit of sunshine. Today, if you're a new soul visiting my channel, I'm Cyndi, and I am super excited to share this message with you today. Now, this is the full moon in Virgo. It's considered the quickening moon, and this moon brings us a time of reflection and a quiet, kind of perfect time for organizing maybe our house, our room, our desk, our lives. It's a great time to implement maybe some different health regimens, eating better, getting some more exercise, getting more rest, right? Also known in some circles, this moon is known as the snow moon. CuterBrunette.com states, winter is still ever present. Freezing winds cut through our jackets and force us to tighten our scarves. Spring is not quite here yet if you're in the northern hemisphere. Depending on where you live, like I said, snow may continue to fall, and it can start to feel like these bitter, icy days will never end. However, a stir is just beneath the surface, a quickening of the heart, a flutter of tiny change that may go unnoticed by others. The days begin to get longer. Some animals begin their mating season, and the birds are a bit more active. I've seen a lot of geese the last couple days. I saw also 8 to 10 crows fly off yesterday morning, with a pair of them just kind of hanging out, doing their own thing, not feeling the need to fly off like the rest of the group did. So we have energy here of individuality. We're looking at advocating, for our happiness as these days begin to get longer. As the sunlight strengthens, your dreams and your ambitions for the year are beginning to take shape. Why? Because you're advocating for your own happiness. This is beautiful. With love and gratitude, we are thanking our angels, spirit guides, ancestors, source for these messages of divination. We are asking for your divine protection for me and all souls listening. With love in our hearts, I'm going to pull a guardian angel oracle card, and we're going to see what energies we're picking up here today for our beautiful full moon in Virgo. All right, I've never pulled this card before. It says about the guardian angels. We each have at least one guardian angel who lovingly oversees all the events of our lives. Guardian angels are messengers of light whose divine mission is to protect and guide humanity along its sacred journey. Their love for each of us is unconditional, so no matter what you do or don't do, you are always worthy of their love. That's a beautiful message to start with, and if you're here today, Spirit has a message for you. Maybe not the entire thing you'll resonate with, but there'll be parts that you do, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So for this full moon in Virgo, I decided to do a 9-card Celtic spread, and our current situation, or the energy we're picking up today, is an Ace of Wands in the reverse. That's fire element. Aces are about manifesting, planting something in the physical. Now, there is a heralding of intention or intense passion, but someone is worried that it may quickly burn out. They're concerned that this passion won't last or stand the test of time in the physical 3D. So a new beginning has not necessarily transpired. Circumstances are delaying progress towards what looks like possibly manifesting something beautiful, but there's this element of fear here that if I go forward, if I take this action, will this situation, so will the divine masculine or the divine feminine feel that passion for me? Will it last? Will it stand the test of time? Because if I come in and I try to create something, will I just be heartbroken because this person will give up on me? So this is our current situation, is someone more or less in a lower energy of a state of fear, or they don't have a lot of confidence because they can't see the future. They can't know the ending. They can't control the ending. So they're having to step out in faith. The universe is saying, you have to take the unknown path and know you're not going to know the answers. But that's the whole point of it all, is that you're putting your trust in the universe that what is for our greatest and highest good is going to come our way. So our challenge, or what we're trying to overcome, is an energy with the strength card side sideways and the Four of Wands sideways is someone is going kind of back and forth, trying to find the courage to go after a divine union, to go after a partnership, to go after what they find to be their, 1111, their divine path, whether that be in business, partnership, a platonic relationship. They're having troubles following what their heart deep down inside finds to be their passion. The Ace of Wands is also the phallic symbol of the penis. So this is, there's a lot of passion here, but we're not pursuing it. And this does represent, strong sexual desire and intense passion. But maybe they're thinking, can this passion sustain us, right? Is it only passion? And I just saw 444 while I was, sitting with this message, and that's a sign of peace and stability. So the universe is saying here, I know it seems like you don't have all the answers to the future. You're not sure if you're going to be able to maintain this, maybe because you never had this type of union before. And it's saying, to sit in peace and stability, to sit and trust, to have faith, to trust the process. So we go on, and this energy we're picking up next is, what we need to focus on here, this character or this energy, could be divine masculine or feminine. It's not about gender. Reverse the roles how they fit for you. But with this Five of Pentacles energy, these are two characters that are both out in the cold. Neither are feeling the warmth. They both seem miserable being away from each other. And this Four of Pentacles in the reverse is this relationship can move forward into the warmth of each other's arms if this character is able to let these past wounds go, if they stop letting the past hinder this Four of Wands, this deeply bonded connection between two souls that are feeling very much left out in the cold, away from each other. Now, our next energy, your past, what are we leaving behind? And card number 7, the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. Usually this is an energy of coming rushing forward with our shadow side still possibly in balance, with the card being a little sideways. Now, in the past, the action that was taken, there were storms brewing, and maybe it wasn't the right time to move forward. Maybe we didn't get the result we wanted. We're leaving behind that in the past, we didn't have success. Maybe there was action taken and it wasn't the right time. There was too many other things going on. So the universe wants to remind us about our strengths. And card number 20, the Judgment card, is about being able to reconcile, being able to find balance. It's depicted in this Dark Mansion deck by a bride and groom, and they're in their bridal garb and her veil, and they're out there on the mountain, and they're celebrating their wedding, maybe in an evening under a full moon, while the family and even an archangel is celebrating this divine union. Now, the archangels, specifically Michael, who kind of oversees the twin flame union, if that resonates with you, they are supporting and pushing for these divine unions, knowing that they're going to bring in this new energy and this new frequency of unconditional love. So this is two souls rising up and embracing a higher level of consciousness for the service of your highest good, not just for them, but in service to the collective, in service to humanity, in service to all souls that are incarnated on the schoolroom of earth right now. So in the near future, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, we've been working really hard trying to transform, and the universe reminds us to stop being a perfectionist, stop being so hard on ourselves that when we have a mishap or a setback, we just take all this self-loathing and, I didn't do things right. I mean, I've been there. I just saw 1010. We're ending the cycle so we can have a new beginning where we understand that these mishap things that don't work out exactly how we wanted them to are just part of the journey. If we look at every single aspect of the experience for the lesson, then we can move forward and go, I see, I had to learn that before I could take that next step. So let go and trust the experience. You can't fail. It's all a lesson. So have no judgments, expectations, or preferences about the ending. Sit in that zero state of you're going to allow the universe to magnetize in exactly what is for your highest good. There is no failure. You can't fail, especially when the universe and the archangels and your spirit guides are guiding you along this path. There's no accidents here. Everything you experience is for a reason. And card number 7 in the Celtic spread on this full moon in Virgo, I just saw 1111. The advice from the universe with this Justice card, number 11, Libra energy, is to find balance and harmony, to have this reconciliation, to do what you know in your heart is the right thing to do. And maybe it's a reconciliation of internal, where we're not judging ourselves so harshly. We're not being a perfectionist. We're letting these mishaps go, these trials and tribulations of, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 1 step back. This is the process. And if we're following our heart, if we're doing the right thing, this is your intuition, your higher self speaking to you to follow what your heart longs for, to bring harmony and balance into your life, first internally, and then, expand that out and integrate that into all your different relationships, romantic, platonic, business. When we heal and when we spiritually evolve and we go through our ascension process, we are able to integrate, and all these aspects of our life benefit from this healing. So the environment we're in here, this energy today, what surrounds this depiction of someone, going through their spiritual awakening and just about to go after this 4 of Wands divine connection. But they are overcoming a little fear connected to how they think about something, how they look at things in the past, and they just are having a hard time getting over that they need to be perfect and that this union needs to be perfect. Well, as we know, life is not perfect. It's going to be messy. It's going to bring challenges because we're here to learn. If we didn't have challenges, we wouldn't be spiritually evolving. This is also a person that, because of their perfectionism, they may constantly be raising the bar higher and higher, like arguing with themselves. No, I'm not ready yet. Maybe I need to do more healing, and maybe it's not divine timing, or I don't have as much stability in my finances like I would prefer. All those thought processes are energetic blockages because the universe wants us to step out in faith and know that all those other aspects of life will come together when we listen to our intuition and we follow our heart. And that King of Cups right here, he is all about the heart. You're at heart a King of Cups here. You're desiring this union. So maybe, you're becoming comfortable with the fact that you're a King of Cups, that you have a lot of emotions, that you're desiring this union. Maybe you're desiring a union with a King of Cups. Reverse the roles how they fit for you. There is love here, a whole lot of love that is surrounding this beautiful connection. And our hopes and fears, the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, these individuals will want to give equally. They will want harmony. They'll want to bring balance. That's their hope, to equally share your thoughts, your ideas, your hopes and your dreams, to have that person that understands you. I just saw 1500. Even in the past, if you weren't capable of giving before, if you didn't have the healing done, if you didn't have stability in your life where you couldn't come forward, you couldn't let this perfection energy kind of go by the wayside, maybe you had a fear that, your love won't be reciprocated, that this person isn't capable of giving you what you needed. The universe reminds us that we first have to find emotional fulfillment within, and then it can bleed out to our relationships. But we have to make sure that whatever we're giving our energy to, that it is being equally reciprocated, that we're not being dragged down into the lower density energies, that we're having others meet us at our frequency, at our energetic energetic level. Light workers and light warriors and star seeds and the twin flames are all here to help raise the energetic frequency. So we have to stand in our frequency and let people meet us, let situations meet us at where we're at. And if they don't, then they're just going to fall away by the wayside because they're not meant for us. They're not meant to be in our energetic frequency. They still have more work to do. So we have to compassionately, with love and kindness, let them go. Let them have their own journey. Now, card number 10, the final energy in this full moon in Virgo reading for you guys is the potential outcome is a 5 of Wands in the reverse. Fives are about change. Wands are about the passion and desire. Neither of you want to fight anymore. Michael Jackson said in his song that popped in my mind, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Who wants to stay battling with someone that you see a long-term possible future with? Who wants to stay battling with ourselves, denying ourselves of what our heart is truly longing for? With our minds and ego, constantly talking shit in our ear about the fear of not being worthy, of not being ready, not having all of our geese in a row, all of our ducks in a row. I'm not good enough. Remember, we started off with that energy of their passion is not going to stay. They're not going to always love me. It's going to be this fleeting moment and then it's going to go away. True unconditional love that comes through source, like in the twin soul connections, is not fleeting. It's eternal because you're the same soul core frequency. So love of yourself, love for source, is love for your divine counterpart. I just saw 1800. So we have to tell these negative, low energy emotions, just like Michael Jackson did, to beat it. I don't know why there's Michael Jackson coming up in this reading, but that's where I'm at. But we see here, remember our card that we started with about the guardian angels. We have guardian angels guiding us. Our ancestors, our spirit guides are all part of our team. They're part of our ascension team. We're not here like this lonely soul going at it by ourselves, although at times we definitely feel that isolation, that loneliness, and that separation. But the universe is here to say that our ascension process is coming out of that energy of feeling separated, even when you're not with your divine counterpart, even when you're not quite in that life of abundance and wish fulfillment. It's because you are working towards that, and you're not alone. You are completely guided by all these other beautiful souls and Source and Mother Gaia, and all the ascended masters are here helping us in this ascension process. It's a very exciting time on Earth as we're rising into this frequency. We're bringing in the new age of Aquarius, and this full moon in Virgo is definitely talking about a quickening, which is, before you birth, you have a quickening where you get the symptoms and you know that a birth is happening soon. It's coming. The signs are there. And that's what our spiritual evolution ascension process is. It is a rebirth into a new frequency of understanding who we are as an energetic being and who we're connected to. We're part of Source. We're co-creators. That a fragment of Source is our soul, and it's embodied in our human vessel. And we are enacting these experiences, and we came to the schoolroom of Earth to be here for this exact moment in time. I just saw 2020, when we're helping to raise the energetic frequency and bring the Earth out of a time of secrets and delusions and hidden agendas, and basically keeping our soul enslaved in fear, guilt, and shame. We're here to rise out of that, to bring the Earth into the new frequency that is described as the kingdom of heaven, but that starts and is found within. All these readings, Sunshine for the Soul, is about getting in touch with our internal source, reconnecting with knowing who we are as a spiritual being, having a human experience in this meat suit. And it's a very exciting time. Starseeds, light workers, you're light warriors. Twin flames, you're light warriors. You are here specifically and intentionally to help this process, to bring in the age of Aquarius. And it is a very beautiful journey. It's a difficult journey. It will test us. It will make us reach and dig in deep like we've never dug in before, and continue to find compassion, kindness, and extend love to ourselves and others around us in this process. We want to always have the energy be in a state of love and gratitude and be thankful. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to be here right now to help the collective souls that live on this planet raise their frequency into the frequency of unconditional love and be our authentic selves as a cosmic spiritual being having a human experience. So beautiful. I love that. I hope you guys got a little tantalizing tidbit of inspiration. Your cup got a little filled. If it did, please smash that like button. It really does help this channel grow so other people can hear these messages so that they can walk the path and be supported in their journey. That means so much to me. Subscribe so you don't lose me in YouTube world. Come back for another message. I really do appreciate all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Welcome new subscribers. And I hope that you have a beautiful day and that this message touched your heart and that you remember that your guardian angels are with you every step of the way. You are fully supported on this journey. Sending love and light to you all. Peace.